No fighting in my kitchen. Out with you.
No thing. Ugh.
Got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhard are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Interesting. So who's this?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps
Old man
for?
Barlin said that darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I have
Can I
no
get you a
skill.
ladder so you can get off my back?
Anybody want to slap my character? I do. Refugee, refugee, refugee. Alright, let's talk to you.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
My god, stay away from me, you're so sick. I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I only know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Let's actually check the journal, because I might have enough. I don't know. Wait, so where is... Oh, quest related. Is that... Well, I already have 3 poultices. Can I just
Have
give
any
them?
luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Alright, got 50 silver.
Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Morgan and Alistair. A match made in heaven, aren't they?
Please, we came here to
Alfred?
get away from the
All right.
fighting.
Am I done here? Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Chicken coop. I can't climb that. Alright, there's only one more route I can take. It's over here.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That marshman stole from me, I know it! The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Refugee. Are you part of the army?
Huh, I can't talk to any of them.
Shokke basitis adestarit, merade twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, ananne sam kyun.
Sten.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
What put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Qunari peoples.
Qunari. Sounds familiar. Qunari.
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Oh god, you actually admitted to it.
I agree.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
Whoa, really?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to.
How long have you been there?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
You're talking about this very casually.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Wow, even Liliana agrees. Alright, let's talk with the revered mother. I want to get that guy out of there. Looks like he's going to be another party member. I can always use more party members.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Dang. What is with this game and me liking all the characters? When I played Mass Effect, I hated certain ones. I have not hated a single character yet in my party. I hate Logain. Screw Logain. You can die.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
Yes, I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Well, I already know what he did. What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Alright, fair enough. Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Let's see. I've come to return him to his people.
Well, that is convenient. I had no idea the Qunari even knew he was here. Here then. Take the key to the Qunari's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Alright, sweet. I convinced her. I convinced her with a white lie. I consider it a white lie because... Actually, I don't know. I want to know his story. I want to know why he murdered like 8 people, including children. And then surrendered himself. There has to be a reason for that. Maybe he was like hired to do it and he felt immense guilt afterwards or something. I don't know. He's not telling me much.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Ooh, that kind of company. Nudge, nudge.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Cool, yet another party member. I could replace one of my teammates. And we'll keep who we have right now. And then he vanishes like a ghost. Go figure, that makes sense. Now, aren't there traps around here? Somebody mentioned something about traps. Oh wait, no, this isn't farmlands. Who the hell?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh shit! So she can. So, bring the sister, bring the person who was in the chantry to lockpick. Isn't that kind of a strange profession for her to be in?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Really?